Okay guys, I'm going to show you something very interesting here, okay? An interesting observation for you people that love palm trees. These are Trachycarpus fortunei palms, okay? This is a male, and it's flowered before. Generally at about 10 years of age, they start to flower. But if they're growing in really poor soil and they're neglected, it can take them a lot longer. So, that one there is a male, Trachycarpus fortunei palm in bloom, or Chinese windmill palm. So these palms I grew from seed and planted here over about 30 years ago. We'll say these ones 30 years. So this is the first year that this one is actually blooming after 30 years, and it's a female. And the male flowers, the spathes, always open up before the female flowers. And the male flowers will drop the pollen, it'll float around in the air. And once these are open up, these spathes, it will land on these kind of lime-colored blooms, and these blooms will produce seed. And you can see once they open up a little bit farther, like in the next few days I'll do a video, but they're actually different color, okay? So the female are kind of a lime light colored green. You can see them just showing there. These pods will open up, and then there's the male. And this one right here, it's got a spathe, I noticed, and look at the trunk. It's only got about 3 feet of trunk on it. This one here has never bloomed, and it's got about 7 feet of trunk on it. That palm has never ever bloomed. All right, growing in very hard, kind of dry, rocky soil. But I started miracle growing them, and it seems to have improved them. So these ones kind of almost like bonsai, but this one here is the first time it's blooming in like 30 years, right? So there, and it's a female, which is even better. And I only see one flower pod coming out of it. So stay tuned for a update video of these palm trees when they come into bloom, these females, and then follow me on here and I'll show you when they start to produce the seed. Okay, so not to confuse those flowers with seed. A lot of people think, oh, they're getting seed on them, but they're just flowers, right? So you have to have a male and a female in order to get fruit on them. And we have more palms around the yard blooming as well, but there it is, blooming after. And by the way, I was going to show you the trunk on it. It's got, how big is that trunk, do you think? 3 feet? 3 feet of trunk?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably got about 3 feet of trunk on it, something like that. Would you say?
Yeah.
So this palm here only has 3 feet of trunk on it. It's 30 years old, and it's blooming for the first time. All right? So remember, size and height of a palm does not determine its age, and age of a palm does not determine its height. Okay? This is the way it works. I've been growing these things for 4 decades, and I know my Trachycarpus palms. So there we go. It all stems from the roots, folks. If it's growing in, you know, crappy soil and they're neglected, it can take them a lot longer before they bloom, and they will stay stunted. I know of palms. There's one palm on our island, and it was planted in the mid-1960s, and I bet it's got no more than 15 feet of trunk on it. All right? There you go. And then I got some of my seed-grown palms. There's one in a guy's garden. It's 30 feet tall, right? Planted in 2001 as a seedling, growing in way amazing soil, and it's irrigated. So there you go, folks. Stay tuned for an update video on this palm tree that's about to open up, a female Trachycarpus fortunei on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.